Greetings. First and foremost, Holy Spirit, casting away all dark energies sent to harm or disturb me, my loved ones, and you. So we're going to hop into this reading, and I'm going to be reading collective energy at this time. So any messages that do come out, definitely take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else. Holy Spirit, messages for the collective at this time. Ooh, first card that came out is this Ten of Cups. So you're definitely on the path towards your fulfillment. You know, you're feeling very at harmony with yourself. And it has a lot to do with your love. It has a lot to do with your love. And especially when it comes to love for yourself, okay? You're standing up as a leader and you're making sure that you're standing on your boundaries at this time, okay? You're also, like, breaking free from the status quo. Like, you're really releasing any outdated mindsets, you know, because there was a lot of things that could have been affecting your emotional stability, and the more that you're practicing kindness and compassion for yourself, you're definitely calling that energy to where other individuals are going to be on the same wavelength as you. All right, you letting go of the past has definitely led to some type of breakthrough, okay? And this breakthrough has a lot to do with the success that you're receiving, success that you're getting, a lot of recognition, and also, you know, you could be in the spotlight in some type of way. So maybe you are starting a new business endeavor, you know, you're trying to get back out there, and you're definitely in the spotlight at this time, okay? You're definitely being viewed as this healed individual that, you know, that you're striving towards being. You know, you have a lot of forward momentum, okay, and it's heavily relied that, you know, you're feeling balanced at this time, okay? You may be experiencing some type of feeling excluded in some type of way, but one thing that you need to realize is that these situations, these individuals that are bringing up these feelings of scarcity, feelings of being excluded, you got to really think about the fact that, you know, you would be in a worse place if you were around these individuals, okay? As soon as you let go of what no longer serves you, it definitely led to a lot of your healing, okay? And you're definitely getting a lot of signs and synchronicities, okay? You're going through so many spiritual awakenings, and it's because you are taking pure actions towards this new beginning, this fresh start. You know, you're following your instincts and you're becoming more confident, and you're also remaining, you know, in this space of loving yourself, okay? Especially in these periods of solitude, as to where you're self-reflecting, you are doing a lot of soul searching, and it's definitely helping you a lot, okay? What else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, and the Most High has called judgment, okay? And with this judgment, you're going to be experiencing a lot of newness, okay? There's going to be a lot of new feelings that are coming up, and it's going to be in the most positive way, okay? Because someone is definitely under judgment for trying to block your success. They were trying to block your forward momentum in some way, and they're definitely going through karma for that, okay? I can't make it up. Like, they wanted to cast some type of illusion on you. There was somebody that was talking a lot. They were talking a lot about you as a person, and what they were saying was simply not true. Alright, so these illusions that they casted about you, it was illuminated, okay? And it has to do with you moving on from conflict, okay? It has to do with forgiveness. Like, somebody made you out to be the exact opposite of who you actually are, you know? And you set boundaries against these individuals, okay? Somebody was definitely very greedy. They wanted your life. They wanted your life for themselves, and the Most High is letting them know, hey, you can't have it. You can't have it. This healing is leading to a lot of harmonious relationships. It's leading to a lot of love coming your way, okay? And when this love comes your way, it's not just going to be romantic, okay? You're definitely going to be receiving this divine love, but you're also going to be receiving a lot of love in general, okay? When it comes to work, when it comes to you know, working on your talents, like, this rebirth that you had is definitely leading to a lot of good things to come in for you, okay? But it is prevalent that you stand on your boundaries, okay? You are an authority figure, so make sure that you're continuing to stand in your divinity, okay? Stand in your power, all right? Because there's individuals that are imposters, you know? They are trying to make themselves out to be what you actually are, okay? And that is being illuminated as time moves forward and as you continue to heal, all right? Closing messages, Holy Spirit. This is all the Most High wants you to know moving forward. It's to enjoy this journey that you're on, okay? Continue to move in love. Continue to have a positive outlook on your life and where you want it to go, okay? You're heavily manifesting at this time, so it's prevalent that you focus on remaining confident, okay? You're focusing on your horizons expanding. You're focusing more on your future than you are on your past, okay? You're remaining present as to where you're realizing that all the work that you're doing now is helping your future, pretty much. Everything you're doing now, it's like, you're going to be receiving so many confirmations like, okay, I'm glad that I did this, okay? And it has a lot to do with your past, okay? Maybe walking away from past situations. Maybe having somebody from your past coming back to you. Maybe you could be receiving a lot of recognition, especially from the same individuals from your past that could have just thought, negative things about you. Okay, you are realizing that, it is natural to work from trial and error. Not everything is going to work out the way that you expect it to work out, but it is all working towards a divine plan, because at the end of the day, God got your back. God has your back. Okay, because through these decisions that you're making, it's providing you with a lot of clarity. Okay, the decisions that you're making, they're not out of fear. They're not out of anxiety, and you know when to move forward from what no longer serves you. All right. You're standing on your boundary because you have your eyes on the prize. You're realizing that you are the light. You're realizing that you have a lot of success in your future because you are already victorious against what was sent to knock you off your path, And you're practicing tough love at this time to the point where you're being honest. You are still moving with love, but you're also able to stand on your boundaries, okay? Set these boundaries, okay? Because if an individual is not committed to respecting your boundaries, they are not committed to respecting you, okay? Okay? Because you're working with the Most High. The Most High is working with you, okay? You have a lot of protection, and you're also able to protect yourself, and that is something that is prevalent, because when it comes to these individuals that want to work as a team with you, that want to work with you, it will be from a genuine place, okay? So just make sure that you're remaining authentic, okay? Heavy on being honest, living in your truth, speaking your truth, okay? Speaking up for yourself, remaining defensive, okay? Because there's individuals in your energy, they feel away. And the reason why they feel away is because you are a divine being. You're standing in your divine power, okay? You're moved with love, and people can see it, they can feel it, okay? So make sure that, you're not picking up any energies from individuals that are committed to making you feel some type of way, okay? And when it comes to these mental blocks, be patient with yourself when it comes to feeling mentally blocked. And when I say mentally blocked, I'm saying these feelings of fear, these feelings of frustration, these feelings of anger. Okay, definitely look at the bigger picture, and that will help you to remain grounded, okay? And if you do have some feelings that come up, you're doing a lot of hard work. Make sure that you're journaling. Continue to journal. Continue to meditate. You can practice yoga. You can, it's a lot of different things that you can do. And then it's also prevalent that you manage your energy to prevent yourself from being burnt out, okay? Because you're very generous, okay? And you can be generous financially, or you can be just generous when it comes to your energy, okay? Practice discernment, okay? Definitely weigh your options. Don't feel rushed to make any decisions, okay? If there's anything that, you're thinking about doing, definitely consult with the Most High, because the Most High will definitely give you signs and synchronicities on how to move forward. Okay, these necessary endings, they had to happen, okay? And it was because your wish fulfillment. Okay, you are the wish fulfillment. Alright, you were brought into a lot of individuals' lives as a blessing, and they fumbled it. At the end of the day, they fumbled it. And it was necessary that you made these endings, okay? So work on finding that closure, okay? Work on forgiving individuals that, didn't ask for the forgiveness, okay? Because you're forgiving others for yourself. It's not for them. It's for you, okay? And it's so you can have this fulfillment, so you can have these blessings, okay? So you can have the satisfaction when it comes to life and, everything in general, okay? And it is prevalent that you remain consistent. Okay, you remain consistent with your prayers. You remain consistent with your goals. You remain consistent with everything that will keep you in the star energy. Alright? Somebody definitely has a new beginning when it comes to someone that wants to be generous with you, okay? This could be in the form of a divine love, or it could be in the form of a new beginning when it comes to your goals being achieved directly from all the work that you have been doing. Okay, you're definitely moving in the right direction. It's definitely a lot of good things to come to you. So yeah, continue to live and love and light. Alright, if this resonated, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Continue to live and love and light. Bye.